It is Kingdom time. Welcome, good Kingdom people. I'm glad that you guys made it here to unbox the Nerf N-Series Infinite. Now, if this thing doesn't come out hot with a name like that, we just might have a problem on our hands. Although I see that this may be called the Infinite because it looks like there is a crazy number of these new N-Series darts. So, I've said too much. Let's get Kingdom lit and unbox this right now.
It is a miracle to be here today. Welcome back. This is Kingdom Corn.
Excellent. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much for being here. Once again, here is the back of the box for this cool Infinite Blaster. I actually kind of like this. It has a chill vibe. It's as if you know what you got. You put it on your work desk and you just admiring the whole thing. Yeah, Nerf. You guys get some cool points with that. I like this. So I was supposed to be looking at the back of the box features, but as you guys can see, except for that whole land on the table thingy, that's pretty much all we get. So I'm just gonna get this out of the box and let's take it to the Kingdom. Okay, all right. One thing I can say up front, what I'm liking about this blaster is I like just the ergonomic design, because a lot of blasters, they are like blocky. This is, it has a round type of a frame to it, and by it being like round like that, it feels different. It feels a little bit unique to hold in your hands, and I like it. It feels more, I don't know, more heavy set. I don't know exactly the word, but I'll say I feel pretty bad holding this because it has some girth to the actual blaster, and it feels good. Now, altogether though, it feels very light, and there is a very comfortable feel to the blaster. It feels like you're holding a baby. So you know, with a baby, it's like formed to be good to hold for the mother. Well, I feel like this is like my baby, and I just want to feed it milk or something, like put something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a pretty nice looking blaster. From watching it on the internet, I didn't think it would be a nice looking. I didn't think that I would like it because the colors, they seem like they're kind of kid friendly, and it just didn't look all radical and appealing for someone older than the age of 8, which is its advertised market. I do like the design, and it holds a lot better than I would have had thought. So I'm gonna go ahead for the appearance and visuals. I'm gonna give this a good score simply for the fact that it showed me out. I had low expectations, but holding it in my hand, it looks way, and it even feels a whole lot better than I had expected. So I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10 on the look, even on the feel. So we're doing great already. So don't underestimate this when you see the pictures on the internet. I am like 5'10", and you see that it feels and looks pretty good in my hands. Not too small. I think it's the perfect size, man. All right, that prime looks kind of promising as well. It is not a hard prime, and that is to be expected because it is not a pro line blaster. It is not just for like hardcore nerfers. This is for the average kid to pick up and use to have a chance to get you in a Nerf battle. Of course, they ain't messing with me with any blaster I got. It's about the person, not blaster. I don't know if that's true with Nerf, but yeah. So this has like this big old 40 on it. So letting you know that this has 40 round capacity. You can see the words infinite across on the top, as well as the Nerf logo. Now the Nerf logo is only on this side, and that's a cool thing. It's not too vain, you know, and there is this button up here that I don't know what it may be for. It's probably for if there is a jam. Maybe you press this button and you will be able to deprime it. I can assume, but we will look into that. Speaking of the jams, I can see from the back here, you can notice a jam door. So I don't know if this may be prone or not. We shall see later. But there is a jam door if you do have those type of problems and hiccups. I am seeing up top there is a tactical rail that's very sizable. There isn't anything you shouldn't be able to fit on such a rail, and that is a good thing. I don't know if they will come out with any special accessories for this new N series. Hopefully they will. A lot of times, like even with Rival, like that Rival, we have only seen like 3 accessories, and every blaster have rails like all over them. So like Nerf, what's up with that? Can we get some actual accessories for Rival? As well as this too, I'm looking forward to some cool new scopes, lights, handles, and grips. If you're gonna do a new series, I figure they should go all in. Now the Elite 2.0 series, they kind of came with a little bit of stuff, but that series was just, it was so wonky, and all the accessories there didn't fit with other things, and it just really kind of leave a bad taste for me. I don't even want to talk about the Elite 2.0. That was a bad time for me. Except the turbine, that was his best bet. Enough of that. Up here up front, there is a mega sized barrel, and looks kind of intimidating. There is no attachment point to put anything on here, and that's a fine thing. No need to go fully insane. For the stock in the back, as I said, everything on this blaster I don't have a problem with. It's a pretty nice size, so I have no real complaints about the stock on the back. I don't know. Oh, I guess this right here is like where you put your rest your cheek. And wow, that's neat. I don't know why more blasters actually don't have this. And I noticed how there's a groove in it to make sure the whole thing just conforms perfectly. And once again, like a little baby, I'm the one snuggled up. For the main feature of this particular blaster, this right here. If I held this up and you didn't know this was in connection with a blaster, you would be like, what the heck is in your hand? Well, yeah, this is the ammo clip. Crazy, right? Or a magazine, whichever you want to call it. And apparently, it's like a chain fed style of a thing. So as you shoot, apparently you're gonna go through the chain. It seems real sturdy. This doesn't seem like it's gonna break like a lot of the chain fed style blasters. This mechanism is definitely new and unique, and that's always a great thing. I look for that in blasters if they're gonna be, especially if we're not talking a pro line, it is good for the blaster to have some sort of new and unique feature that will just put the blaster in a category of its own. And with this, I am liking it. In the middle, it looks like we have some dark storage there in the middle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta give them some 8 out of 10 for this cool ammo clip. But we shall see in a second exactly how this fires and how the heck this thing will fit on. There we go. Oh, this looks extra cool now. Oh, that looks nice. Dang. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the look. There is a groove on the back of here, and you can see this little connector piece. So when you see the groove, just put it in like that, and then slide down. Okay, I got it. And I noticed that it's pretty tough to release this, but coming with 40 darts capacity, hopefully you don't have to release it very often. Yeah, there is no releasing this with one hand, unless you're a freak of nature.
Oh my god.
Release it is to just come all the way off the grip and pull it like that. I have to see if you're able to actually reload this while it's in here. I think that would be pretty neat. And these are kind of short darts. They're not the same length as, okay. So, all right, awesome. So you don't even have to remove this clip in order to load it, because you just take your little new N-series darts and just stick them right in. Simple, very simple and nice. I definitely like that. I got 3 in already without even have to struggle. Oh, that is good. I like that. So we have a very sufficient loading system here. I think this is even better than your standard ammo clips. Look how easy, and the fact that you don't have to worry about switching out the whole mag, like, that is very nice. I got this whole thing almost fully loaded, and it's been like only a few seconds, and I have 0 experience. Look, the whole side already. Imagine a Nerf battle, how easy it would be just to pick up your darts and just, you know, be ready for the next batch of shots. So on the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and start to, now that I have these darts in here and they're ready to fly, I'm gonna test this on the chronograph and find out what we're working with as far as the FPS test. So we're gonna see just how good this big hunk of nice shiny goodness actually works, and see if the function match the beauty of its cool look. All right, guys, it's time for this chronograph test. We're gonna test the FPS on here and be able to compare it to other blasters of the same type and find out whether this is a real contender or just another Nerf, like, I don't know, cash grab. 85. What? Uh-oh. You know what? I just knocked down my X-Men, but it is for a worthy cause. 90, 91 is that? Oh, what? Dang, y'all. This cannot be for real. Are you kidding me? Okay, our first 70. 87. 93. This thing is really for real. 85. It's no joke around here. This thing come with real heat. 87. 88. 91.99. So, guys, as you might be able to determine by my reaction, the numbers on here, if you didn't know, they are pretty darn good numbers for a off-the-shelf Nerf Hasbro regular blaster. If you're talking about the Nerf Elite line, 65 to 70 would be great. If you got a 75 FPS on one of those Nerf Elite blasters, then you were good. But the fact that this blaster just came out of nowhere off the shelf, hidden in the 90s, 95, those are like rival numbers. Those numbers would be great if you had a rival blaster or one of those pro lines that cost like $100 and something. So the price here was not nowhere near $100, and what we have is something that can really actually compete with all those hard-hitting pro line blasters out on the field, even with a 40-round ammo capacity. That makes you pretty much really a menace out there on this field, because you are shooting hard, fast, and you have no reason to ever have to reload. Woo! Yeah, guys. Let me not get too ahead of myself on here, because we still have to go and test the range and the accuracy. So I'm going to get this loaded all the way back up as if I really need to. And I'm going to take this out there to the range. We're going to get a full test and find out what this blaster is really about in a combat environment. Thank you guys for getting to this part of the video. Now let's take this Nerf In-Series Infinite to the kingdom. Oh my God, it works! Some of the darts are kind of fluttering here, and with the darts being part of its new gimmick, I would hope that wasn't part of the case here. Let's just keep shooting. I am digging just how many rounds we actually have. Normally, I would be switching mags or clips by now. You see that right there? All new still on the other side. We're good and fresh, y'all. Now, does this contain slam fire? Ooh, absolutely not. It does not contain slam fire. Yo, that just shot 2 just now. Let me see something. Never mind. I don't want to break this nice bad boy. Whoa, that was it. I'm glad I've been doing some treadmill type stuff, but we had fun. I can say this has a hiccup, and the only hiccup that kind of bothered me with this blaster is when you are priming it, it goes in really good and easy, but when you press it back out, it has like a little hiccup, like, I don't know, you can only see it when you're in battle, but it's not a very smooth prime. It kind of slows you down the way that it's built. It goes in good, but then you're gonna have a little hunk of stuckness here at this point before you can unprime it. And it slows you down quite a bit. And you don't want to force past that point because you don't want to try to break the blaster. It feels like it might damage the blaster if you do too much. So it does slow you down by the prime. So I will have to remove a few cool points for that. But again, holding it, I have no problem. It feels good. It actually feels kind of intimidating just because of the size of it and the fact that you have this humongous amount of ammo here and the ability to not have to remove this before adding some in. And once you do add some, you can just, like, if you need to, probably move this chain. Okay, maybe not. Either way, it is quite simple for such a high capacity blaster to be loaded in so easily. So that is very good and tactical. So this blaster, again, with the hiccup of not being able to shoot as fast as you want to because of the prime, but it is very nice and fun to use. And the accuracy was kind of an issue. It didn't shoot nearly as accurate as I had hoped. So you will have to get real close to your target in order to be really effective because there was just so much fluttering, and that is a problem if they're trying to advertise new darts on you. So maybe they'll come out with the Accu version of these darts later down the road, and then we'll forget all about these. But for now, I gotta take off some accuracy points for this blaster. So just overall, I think it is a fun blaster to have. As far as a Nerf battle, I wouldn't take it too much on the field. Although you can do some damage, it has a nice FPS with it. But it's just that the darts are kind of fluttery, they don't shoot straight. So you do have high capacity though, but then again it shoots very slow, so you're not able to let off shots in time to finally find your target if the accuracy isn't so great. I give this blaster a overall 7.5 out of 10. Just because I wanted to give it way more. It's just not as great in battle as I would hope. But otherwise, it's a great blaster. I would recommend you go pick it up. It is new and unique. And Nerf is definitely showing us that things are looking up for the first time. They're not just giving us goofy cash grabs or remakes, but whatever they're doing, it is actually for the good. of the Nerf community.
Whoa, what is this right here? What? Oh man, that looks like multiple.
Well,
what?
I guess
Oh
that
my
means
goodness.
I got to do a giveaway. Whoa. Oh yeah, so guys, I appreciate you guys for being here and watching to the end of my video, and just for being Kingdom Great. As always, I am going to be sending out one of these blasters to whoever goes in my comment section and lets me know the kingdom is lit. So leave in the comment section any comment, or if you don't know what to say, just put the kingdom is lit, and you will be entered to receive your very own N-Series Infinite. Now you do have to be over 18, guys, so I don't want to get in trouble with anybody's parents. Sorry. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys. You guys stay good, stay great, and keep it kingdom lit every time. See you guys.